Hello and welcome to more Legacy Cube Draft. Look at this. Planeswalker art loading. We live in a weird world, man. Wow. Got a lot of good things here. Jite. Pretty good card. Very general equipment. I think one of the few equipments that I would take early. This just completely dominates any creature mirror. So real good card. Ooh, Ferociton's in here. That's kind of cool. Aside from Jite, Toxic Deluge is a great 3-mana Wrath. Card's okay. I love Bolas, hard to cast. And some mediocre green. So, and then a Plateau, which is not the best duel. I think I like Scrub. Let's see, what is my sequence of duels? Probably Tropical Island number 1, Volcanic Island number 2, then Underground Sea, then Scrubland. I'm gonna take Jite first, I think. Kind of a weird pick. I don't usually take equipment, but this card is super busted. Oh, we could take Jite with Mom. That's a pretty good combo. Mom is a great card. The problem is we're also passing Path to Exile. So maybe we should take Path before Mom. Let's see. So I think the Scarab God is probably the best card here. But it's 2 colors, and these colors don't usually want to like work with Jite. Maybe I do just take Path and hope to wheel Mom. It's a little sketchy, but most people don't seem to like the like white weenie type decks, and I love them. I think they're really good, especially vintage. But just like disrupting your opponent's so valuable. Yeah, I don't know. Both these cards are really good, like high pick order, so I don't really want to pass another one. And we could be safe and just take like the Scarab God and have like a whatever blue-black-ish deck. But I'm gonna take Path and try and wheel Mom. Ugh, there's the Ancient Tomb. Is it too late to switch? I guess not, right? We can still just take Ancient Tomb and maybe we don't play Jite, but Tomb is a great card in any deck. This Thalia is not the best. Like, I don't think it's a reason to go into white. And Ancient Tomb, I think, is one of the better lands you can possibly pick up. So we'll take the Tomb, probably wheel this Thalia, honestly. And even if we do end up white weenie, Tomb is still good in that deck. We could take Sword too, but I think the land is better. Ooh, there's Thalia. There's a Vortex. Okay. I mean, Vortex is much better than Thalia in general. Seeing this 4th pick means red is kind of open. And red with Jite is kind of cool, I guess. I do love me a Thalia, though. I think this card's just so unbeatable, though, right? Yeah, it's so unbeatable. Let's take Vortex here. Grim Lava Man now. There's also Thraben Inspector. We could take Inspiring Vantage, but I think if I'm gonna cut red pretty hard, I mean, we saw this. So we kind of want to move in now while people are not respecting the good cards. Ooh. Hallowed Spirit Keeper. That is a good card if you're in white, but I think I'm just gonna take Magma Jet. It's fine removal. The Scry 2 is pretty relevant. Ooh. Oh wow, there's a lot of good cards for us here. I am leaning towards Wasteland. We're only gonna wheel one of these? Ugh. I think Wasteland is the least replaceable. It's just so good in mono red. I love Beaumont Courier too, and I think that's really good, but this card is just irreplaceable. There's a Chain Lightning. I'm gonna take that over Phyrexian Revoker. I think this card is also still very good, but Lightning Bolts are just good cards, you know? Okay, we could play mono red with Frenzy as top end. Kind of down for that. There's also Ferociton. So this stops token decks, it hits hard. Yeah, I don't actually know if Frenzy is necessary. But how good is Ferociton? I'm just not that impressed with this card in general. I think mono red, the ways... Oh, Mother of Runes Wield? What is going on? I mean, we're kind of off white here, but that's ridiculous. I'm gonna take Abbott though. What was I saying? Yeah, I feel like the ways red loses is not really running out of steam. It's your opponent's just setting up before you, like actually get to finish them off. I don't know, maybe it was correct to take Frenzy, but I think Frostodon accomplishes a similar thing where it sets them on a clock, they can't gain life, so they're like, let's say you get them down to 4. It lets you still finish them off without them gaining the life back. And it pings them whenever they make creatures. Plus it just attacks, like cards that attack. Dude. Well, I'm not gonna play Siege Gang. We already passed Mom though, that's the sad thing. But like... okay, well, if people are gonna do that, then... We're pretty incentivized to be mono red, but Thalia makes me reconsider. If we can get good fixing, the problem is we already passed the Boros land, so probably not going to be playing Thalia or Path to Exile. Ooh, Scalding Tarn. Probably going to wheel Firebolt. I guess we could take Greater Gargadon too. I think we're pretty committed to mono red, so the fetch is actually not that important. I'm gonna take Firebolt. I do think this card is quite good. Probably gonna wheel the Gargadon. And I do like Gargadon. I think it is a very good card. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spells. Young Pyromancer is okay. Definitely not a sneak attack deck, unfortunately. And I do like Selfless Spirit. It's so medium, but I guess I take it. Oh wow. Probably have to pick up Fiery Confluence. 6 to the face is really tough to pass up. Plus killing artifacts matters sometimes. Hopefully nobody takes this. Otherwise this pack's really bad for us, but this is such a good burn spell. Ooh, Rick's Maudie Reveler. That's kind of cool. The problem is we need black cards. I guess you don't really, right? Just at 2 mana, it's a 2 mana 2/1 that loots. I'll take that. I would like to be able to play this top end if we can find fixing for it. It's a pretty simple splash to make, and I'm not going to play any of these other cards, except for maybe Steam Vents, but... there's a Clifftop Retreat. There's also just a Thunderbreak Regent. It's a 4 mana 4/4 flyer. Oh wait, that doesn't fix. That doesn't do what we want. I'm gonna take the Regent. I don't like Outpost Siege that much. I'd rather just have things in play. Well, ask and you shall receive. We got Rabbleman. Oh, and there's a Mishra's Factory. I mean, Rabblemaster has to be the pick. Maybe people will have so much disrespect to let this go like second to last. But probably it's gonna be like one of these or something. Rabbleman's gotta be the pick though. If this card goes unattended, it will just kill them so quickly. Tectonic Edge, Manic Vandal, or Sheevan Fire. Sheevan Fire is like fine. It does not go face, which I'm not a huge fan of. And this is pretty good. You can cut your opponent off of 5 mana. I'm gonna take this, maybe wheel a Sheevan Fire, but there's plenty more burn spells here. Ooh, Pia Nalar and Roast. I don't think this is a Lightning Greaves deck. Do we actually have much removal? We have this, this, and this. I'll take Pia Nalar. That's a good card. Gargadon comes back, pretty good with Pia Nalar. What is happening here? Maybe we're supposed to be red-white aggro. What card did not wheel from this pack? Oh, the other goblin thing, the Goblin Lord. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. I guess I'm never gonna play that, but there it is. I'll take Needle Spires in case we do end up splashing white. I don't think that's likely though. Sure. This is just so disrespectful. Last pick Manic Vandal. Okay, so no to the what was it? Mishra's Factory, which is good. People actually took it. Wow, Legion's Landing. This is probably not a Kiki deck. I'm gonna take Flooded Strand here. If we pick up the red-white duel, maybe I could see splashing. We're probably gonna wheel Legion's Landing. So I'll take Flooded Strand. We'll go from there. Well, there's Hazoret. Pretty happy about just slamming that one. We can probably wheel Lava Coil or Redcap, but Hazoret's just busted. Oh, there's a Badlands. So Badlands lets us do Rixmati Reveler things, but there's also just a Rekindling Phoenix, which is super hard to kill. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Phoenix. It probably would wheel, but I don't actually need the white splash. Discard a card, draw a card. Or it does 4 damage to a creature. It is a 2-drop. I don't think we need more force, so I will take this. But we'll probably wheel the Avalanche Riders anyway. Oh, Mana Tithe. The best thing ever. We could Hall of Triumph on red. We do have a lot of red creatures. We have enough playables to not have to play white. So we probably shouldn't. Do I even like Recruiter here? Recruiter can get Ravelman, Pianalar, Rixmati, Bomat Courier. It has some utility. I'm gonna probably wheel it though. I'll take this. This could be pretty good. Ooh, there's Goblin Guide. Sorry, Volcanic and other things, but this is the 1-drop we need and the one that we deserve. Okay, so this is interesting. Koth is amazing. One of the best 4-drops. Kind of awkward with these lands, but with just mountains, it's so good. But Figure of Destiny is also real good. And there's actually a non-zero chance that Koth wheels because nobody's drafting mono red. Someone's gonna have to come down to a pick between Dark Dwellers and Koth, I think, for us to wheel it. Because like this is good, this is good, this is good. Maybe Kithian will go last. I think I'm gonna take Figure. It's okay. Now I feel pretty good because now we can take Chandra. I think I like Chandra more than P and Kieran. She does a bunch of damage. She draws this card. She kills creatures. This does make a bunch of Thopters, but I'll take Chandra. Wow, no respect. Dude, stop passing this. I mean, I'm pass. Every time I complain, I do pass it, so I'm part of the problem. I don't think I want Red Cap. Probably don't want Lava Coil either, but I could see a world where Bonfire is kind of funny. I mean, we have like a bunch of good white cards, but just no fixing, so. Pyroclasm. Alright, here it is. Last pick. Do we get it? Do we get the Koth Daddy? We got Kithian. So red-white was open, but we really didn't have any need. Do we want Ancient Tomb? We do have a lot of 4-drops, so yes. I think I want to side this in against Manlands, but Wasteland I think is worth running main. No planes. 16 land. Greater Gargadon is a 1. This is like some top end. I think Hall of Triumph on red is worth it, right? What do we play instead? Imperial Recruiter or Lava Coil? We could run Lava Coil instead of Hall of Triumph. What do we have as far as token makers go? Young Pyromancer. Oh, this Reveler? Do I want this? Because we can't pay the Spectacle, so it's a good card to play as your last card. It's like a 2-mana looter. I'm kind of down for that. I think that's better than this. We have Lava Coil instead of Manic Vandal. We don't really need Bonfire and Devil's Play, so that makes sense. 15 creatures. And all of these tokens are colorless. Healing Phoenix, Thunderbreak Region. I just don't think Hall of Triumph is worth it. But I could see doing this. But I'm just gonna run it like this. I think this costing 2 is pretty important. And it can loot. We just can't ever generate black mana. And I think GTA's fine. It actually does let you hit for quite a bit of damage. And killing creatures is really important too. See you guys round 1. Alright, here for round 1. Oh yeah, look at this hand. Look at this hand. That's insanely good. And they mulligan. Are we on the play too? We're on the play. Okay, well, poor opponent. They mulled to 5. I don't want to say the game is over. They even bottomed. That's gross. But the game's over. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna lead on figure. If they do have like a mana elf or something, we can then level this up and play something like Young Grim Lavamancer. Or we could just play a 2-drop, hit for 1, doesn't really matter. This is kind of the best of both worlds here. Let's play Beaumont. Let's play the Lava Man. And this is mono red doing mono red things. I kind of want to Rixmati Reveler try and hit a land next turn. Or we could just discard the Chandra and keep all of our cheap creatures. Or are we just gonna die? Is this like mono black mulligan to Entomb Reanimate? Dude, come on! Why? Okay, they didn't have a land. Good. Mountain, good. So I kind of just don't want this Young Pyromancer. We want to set up for Chandra, and I want to figure, so let's make this a 2/2. No, because maybe I hit a 1-drop here. Let's do this. Play you. Just don't Massacre Worm me, bro. That has 5 toughness. This does 4 damage. And this is a must, which is kind of rough, but you definitely have to do it. Attack with all of these. Alright, so just don't cast Reanimate next turn and we'll be fine. Because then I can start making figure big. Please? Yes. Okay, they're dead. Oh, they're super dead. Let's go Chandra. Hit them for a bunch. And even if they Massacre Worm, they're dead so many different ways. This is 6, they're at 6. Yeah, it's an ambitious keep. They probably had Animate dead in hand. I don't really have anything to beat that, so run it back. Oh yeah, let's keep this hand. We need 1 land. Whoa. Okay, this must be like a Recurring Nightmare type deck. That is not at all what I expected. Okay, Magma Jet, let's go figure. We really want to hit either Vortex or Pianalar on 3. Hopefully they play like a Mana Elf and we can Magma Jet it and then scry. This is transformative sideboard over here. Yeah, we're gonna kill that. I think, yeah. Just not giving them the mana, we can scry. We want 1 land. Seems good to me. Top. Hit for 1. So they're gonna go up to 4 mana next turn. We are probably gonna cast Pianalar before Vortex. It does less damage to us. But it all depends on what's going on over there. Because they don't appear particularly aggressive, but I don't want to like jam a vortex and then have them like get a massacre worm and kill me or something like that. Crypt Breaker. What is going on over there? So we attack first. I'm kind of okay trading this for both of these. It's like the easiest 2-for-1 in the world. And we're just gonna let it go through. Yeah, because we want to cast Pia Nalar, and our top deck is a mountain, so. Hopefully they don't like discard a Massacre Worm to this. But we can go Mountain, Chandra, Uptick, add mana, and Firebolt is a pretty powerful play, and I think we are going to do that to this Fauna Shaman. Okay, so they can still Crypt Breaker. So this can become a 4/4 at instant speed, so I will attack with this and the Thopter. Actually maybe it's just better to Chandra first. Chandra, Uptick, kill this, because they can make a 2/2 zombie. Yeah, let's just go with the Chandra play. Add red. Firebolt this. This helps us empty our hand too. Level up figure. Attack for 1. I don't really want to trade either of these with the zombie. Actually trading this for the zombie seems okay. No, I want to keep it back to protect Chandra. We'll do that. Just hit for 1. And if we draw a land, we can just jam Hazoret and start smashing. Sneak attack, okay. I respect my opponent's ambition here. You're gonna have to have like a lot more dual lands if you want to cast any spells in this deck though. Yeah, she can take 2. Well, no, let's just do this. They might be getting her low so that she can't kill a creature or blocker they play. I don't really need Pianalar. Young Pyromancer. So I can go Hazoret, Uptick Chandra, cast Young Pyromancer. Which I might as well just Uptick Chandra now, in case they have like a kill spell or something. Red. Young Pyro. Hazoret. Smash. Take 6. Yeah, you're not in good shape. This costs 6 to do. So next turn we can go Vortex and make this a 4/4. Also in hindsight, Vortex would have been better than Pia, but we didn't know. Because Pia hit for 1 every turn. Okay, opponent's dead. Dismissive Pyromancer. Play Vortex. Uptick Chandra. Make this a 4/4. And swing out. They have like fog. Double chump indicates no removal for the figure, which will kill them next turn. They also need to deal with Chandra, so they probably make it 2/2 zombie here, but then that... Oh, okay. No zombie is weird. Entomb... Okay, that makes sense. What do you have here, though? Massacre Worm doesn't do it. That kills 2 creatures. But I have lethal on board. Chandra plus does 2, and then this does 2, so they're at 4, and then this does 2. And that is mono red doing mono red things. We take 2. Might as well ultimate here. Dismissive Pyromancer. This is a little sketchy. It kind of opens us up to some weird Massacre Worm stuff. If they have like makeshift mannequin or something like that. But we can Lava Coil post-combat, so that should just kill them. Yep, there's the makeshift mannequin. Massacre Worm, we take a decent amount of damage. But they are still dead. So many ways. Alright, so you guys are on 2. We're on the draw. We have Goblin Guide. If we hit 1 land, this hand is perfect. Goblin Guide with GT is like... Oh no. Still unbeatable. The Figure Mirror. I'll play Guide. Please don't give them a land. Okay. Gideon Jura, that's a problem. Okay. That is a pretty high top end for a figure deck. So they might be like white mid-range. Mindstone. Okay. Well, let's draw a mountain here. Go. There we go. Okay. We're definitely gonna attack. No land. Ah. Let's go figure and level up, I think. I don't want to expose GT just yet. Like, if we play GT and they just kill Goblin Guide, that's so bad. And they can't really attack if they don't have the mana to spare and figure. Ranger of Eos. Now that's scary. They should have attacked with figure. Oh, I guess if they're not okay trading, then it makes sense. What are your 1-drops here? Ugh, Mom and Ballista. Okay. Oh, Ballista's gonna be brutal. Okay, so make this a 2/2. Come on, land. Mountain. Okay, we got a mountain. What do we do with the mountain? This is kind of hard because we kind of want to make Figure of Destiny a 4/4, but we also want to hold land so that we can play Abbot and then hit a land off of it. Know what I'm saying? They can make a 2/2 Ballista, which can kill Goblin Guide. But if we make this a 4/4, then we can equip GT no problem if we draw land next turn. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do that and swing with both. Yeah, I'm okay with either trade. No land? Nice. Ravages of War. I don't I don't like seeing that. Okay. That block is interesting. Let's make you a 4/4. It feels like they have removal for that then or something. Or they could just go Hopefully their plan is just go like plains, level this up a bunch, and then we lava coil. Right, they have Gideon, which we know about. Oh god, now they just ravage it and we die. Come on, land. Land. Perfect. Okay, okay, we're still alive. We got the Phoenix. And this is whenever deal any combat damage. If OP does not Ravages of War here, we can do some things. I think... Oh. Okay. Well, we're in trouble. They're just attacking with Gideon. Oh, man. Yeah, we're super dead. Yep. Let's play Abbott. I can only cast it, I can't suspend. I'm gonna Lava Coil this. I'm gonna hold this land in hand in case they Ravages. Man, suspending that would have been so sick in the face of Ravages of War. If they don't, Armageddon. The problem is we know they have Walking Ballista. So they can literally just cast Walking Ballista, kill this, cast Armageddon, hit me for 7. Or just make a big boy Ballista. Like, it doesn't matter, I'm very dead. Yep. Yep. We're dead next turn. And we don't get any lands. Alright. I'm just gonna concede. They even just have lethal off the Ballista, like so many different ways. Manic Vandal seems okay against them. Bring that in, I'm gonna cut the Rix Modi. Maybe I cut... I don't know, what do I cut? I like flying. I'm gonna cut this. It's just a 2-drop. Run it back. Scary deck opponent. Gideon Jur is very, very good against us. Let's go first. Okay. If there's a hand that will win, it will be this one. Beaumont Courier does some dirty things. Okay, no 1-drops from them is good. The real question is, do we play Abbott on 2? And because we're, you know, doing some Beaumont Courier things, it is just a 2-1. We kind of want to, but we have no turn 3 play. This is hard. Basically, do we think we need to draw another card with this hand? I'm gonna play it. I think just pushing the initiative is important. This could represent 2 to 4 points of burn. Yeah, okay. So it kind of drew us a card because we didn't want to land anyway. Whoa, no plays. Alright, let's hit a 3-drop. Ask and you shall receive. Attack, attack. So if they had removal on Beaumont, they would have casted before attackers. So maybe they're just debating whether or not to kill the Abbot. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'll keep my hand. I'm pretty happy with that exchange. MP and Nalar. I mean, they probably have exile for the Rekindling Phoenix, but that's fine. They got to deal with this too. My goodness, their deck is good against ours. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get out of here. 4 damage, kill you. That was pretty sick top deck. I cannot lie. Opponent's basically dead now. This does 6. They're actually dead next turn. We don't want to get mana tithed. That's something that we should probably keep in mind. And they're probably going to get a 1-drop to have 2 blockers. In which case we could just go plus Chandra, Fiery Confluence, kill them. Nope, they're going big. I like it. Ooh. Let's plus Chandra. Yeah, we'll just play around Mana Tithe here. Put them to 1. No. We're just gonna do this. We'll cast a card. Actually, no. I'll just do 2. Play Ferocidon. So they can block here if they want. They take damage. They can't gain life. They play any creatures, they take damage. They're dead on... Yeah, I think preventing them from gaining life is important with the burn spell in hand. Interesting. That's one thing to do. Play around the invisible white days. 2 damage to each opponent. What is this /n? They didn't parse the text properly. Alright, mono white. Oh, probably don't need this. Should have thought of that. That's an interesting card. You know what? We're going big. Bonfire in for Devil's Play. We're gonna have some top decks here. They have planeswalkers, they have creatures. Let's kill them all. I'll keep. I mean, Bonfire is kind of a mulligan, but even X is 1. We could kill a bunch of X1s they might have. Take this Firebolt, my friend. So we need 1 land, and then this hand becomes awesome. Alright, Bonfire. Can I, like, put you anywhere else? Please. Goblin Guide, perfect. Play land, play the Goblin Guide. And I'm gonna attack. Don't hit a land. Nice. Adonto Vanguard. So they can trade if they're feeling frosty. Seems like the answer is no. It also feels like they have swords or Mana Tithe. Now we kind of need 2 lands. That is the worst play. Choose figure. Whatever. I won't question it. Volmat Courier. Okay. We'll play it. I don't think we're winning this though. But I think our best bet is definitely swinging out. That hurts. Giving them lands really hurts. Especially when we don't have our own. Maybe they play like Spectral Procession? Nope, they just 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Yeah, take a bunch. Land. Ooh. That's a pretty dang good land right there. I mean, it hits me for a bunch, so I'm dead if they have anything. But like... Okay. I'll play Rekindling Phoenix. I'm gonna play the Phoenix. Oh, if they have Mana Tide, that's right. Okay. We're just gonna swing with the Courier. They're probably gonna Swords the Rekindling Phoenix. So maybe I should have played Thunderbreak, because if they had Exile, they would have... Oh, they don't have Swords. Okay. We have to kill this before it gets to 6 mana. Okay, cast out is basically Swords. Exile the Phoenix. They swing out. I think we're dead. We go to 2, so we can't even use Ancient Tomb anymore. I guess this makes more sense. It does damage to them. Take 6 and fall to 1. Okay, we're at 1. So if we had played Thunderbreak Regent, they'd be at 7. And we can hit... We could theoretically hit like Chain Lightning plus... No, I don't think anything does it. Yeah, I don't think anything does it. Let's attack with Bulmat. Theoretically, if we hit a land, popping Bulmat on their turn and bonfiring could work. No, because this. Yeah, we just dead. Alright, we'll pop you. I don't think there's anything we can find, but... Nope. Oh, this would have been good. Let's concede though. We super dead. Alright, on to round 3. Sweet, going first. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll keep. I think it's a nice mix of lands and spells here. I kind of want to wait to play this until our hand's empty, because then it's just draw a card. Because it doesn't say if you discarded draw, it just says discard then draw. No questions asked. So it's kind of nice. And this can help us loot. Platinum Ant. Land? Ooh. Forget everything I said. I'm gonna play this to try and maximize our chances of hitting a land next turn. I'm just gonna discard this Firebolt. Perfect. That way, if our opponent doesn't counter Rebel Man, like if you get this card down early, you're in such a good spot. They could easily have something like Mana Drain. Ooh, Goblin Guide. I think we still go for it. Casting this now is the best time to do it. Perfect. And they didn't have removal spell, so... Swing, swing. Really happy with that play. I guess we would have hit the land anyway, but this really maximized it. And now if they need it, they basically need a sweeper now, or otherwise they in some trouble. Let's go land. Goblin Guide. Swing out. And Goblin Guide pumps the Rabble Man too. So gross. Oh, OP. You want to do that before I pump? Flooded Strand, okay. So they gotta land. $11. I want to play Dismissive Pyroman. It plays into a board wipe, which they could easily have. But if they tapped out for a board wipe, then we can just play Goblin Rabble Master. So this kind of is the best of both worlds. And if they don't have a board wipe, then this is a lot of pressure. That's 6, 7, 8 damage. Yeah, okay. But now they have this guy to deal with. Plus P and LR. Both these cards are pretty good at recovering from board wipes. Attack. And now this card single-handedly means they gotta do something. Tamio the Moon Sage. You know, it's not actually that good of an answer to Goblin Rabble Master. Because he still makes tokens. I guess she can draw a bunch of mana. So let's play Abbott here, try and hit a land. Nice. Okay, so we attack. I feel like I just attacked their face. Tamio's not that scary. Do I play around another board wipe? I don't think so. We're just gonna present maximum damage here. If they have 2 board wipes plus the Tamio, we're probably losing this game. But I don't want to just hold cards in hands and lose to them playing like a Baneslayer Angel or something. Plus we have 4 points of burn, so they're at an effective 4. Yeah. So it's not a board wipe. Thing in the Ice doesn't really do much. Ooh, okay. Ancient Tomb. Let's Lava Coil this. It gives us prowess on Abbott too. If they have 4 1-mana spells, you got me. Make a Gobbo. And someone told me they took Settle the Wreckage out of the cube, so I will believe them. Otherwise I would play around it. So person who was in my chat during my live stream, if you lied to me, now is your time to apologize. But I think they're just dead. Oh, sure. You did that in the blocker step though, man. Okay. Moving on. So they're blue-eye control. I kind of like Recruiter. Gargadon's good against board wipes. Devils plays a good finisher. All of these are pretty good. Maybe Ferocidon is not that good against blue-eye control. Yeah, because Imperial Recruiter can get Rabbleman. We will do that. If I see more tokens, then I'll put back in the Ferocidon, but I just saw board wipes. Ooh, look at how good this hand is. We're definitely gonna mulligan, but it is on the draw. We could hit a mountain, and then it would be great, but this hand's also good, so. Put you on the bottom. Oh, I should bring in Tectonic Edge. I kind of like playing figure. It's one less turn of them goblin guiding. Because this is, I don't know. Let's see, we play goblin guide. I don't actually know what's better. If they play a blocker. Okay, that's not a good blocker. Mountain. So, play goblin guide. Obviously playing around 4 spike. That's why we're not leveling up figure yet. Swing, swing. No land? Nice. Opt. Level you, my dude. And then next turn we can spend 3 mana making this a 4/4. Figure of Destiny is nice because it's just its own curve. It just uses all your mana so nicely. Oh. The downside of Opt being on top is this whole situation. Right. The natural Delver flip. Playing Delver in their deck seems weird. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like Delver plus board wipes plus planeswalkers. Seems like Delver is best suited for like blue-red, like I have Daze, Remand, Snapcaster, Lightning Bolt, that type of deck. I don't think like Delver Flip Revealing Supreme Verdict is really a place you want to be. Fiery Confluence. What level now? They could cycle Nimble Obstructionist and then I won't want to attack probably. Hey, look how good I am. So we can just swing with Goblin Guide. Actually, we have Fiery Confluence plus Chandra, and our opponent's missing land drops. Opponent's missing land drops, right? This was turn 3 Platinum Ant. No, it was not. Okay, so we'll swing with both. They can trade here. This card will be scary very soon. But we're going to be using our mana for a couple turns. So I'll swing out. For some reason, it just really felt like they had this boy. Preordain. Their deck's actually pretty good. Okay. Well. Sure, I guess. I don't know what's going on there. Yep. So Goblin Guide's just gonna keep doing Goblin Guide things. One bottom, one top. Okay. V-click, yep. Well, if they don't take Fiery Confluence, we have a... Actually, our hand's pretty good no matter what. We can Fiery Confluence, do 1 damage to each creature, and then 4 to their face. Or we can just play Chandra and kill V-click. Either one's great for us. Ooh, Pinalar is also pretty good. So do that, Fiery Confluence. 2 damage to each opponent, 1 to each creature. Yeah. You know, hurts to lose Chandra, but our opponent's at 8. Wall of Omens. That card is acceptable. Can you imagine Tectonic Edge here? That card is definitely coming in. Even just for Colonnade, like that card can win games. Put her on top. What are you keeping, man? Let's go land. think I'm just gonna cast Pianalar. I don't want to play all of this into a board wipe potentially. And we can sack this to prevent this from attacking or blocking, hit them down to 6. Because if they untap and go Day of Judgment, this Thopter doesn't matter. But if they don't play Day, and we waste this Thopter, because this can hit for 1, 2, 3, 4 damage next turn. Yeah, we're gonna wait. I kind of want to force the Day of Judgment. It kills 2 of our creatures, taps them out, and kills their Wall of Omens. Tamio, Gideon. Oh, okay. So everyone attacks Gideon. Mountain. So Gideon's at 8. Alright. Let's attack Gideon. All creatures attack Gideon. Let's see what the top card is. We know Miscalc, that's very good to know. Okay, so we do that. Pianalar. Well, I guess we'll move to blocks first. I really want to pump, because leaving Gideon at 2 means they can't kill a creature and keep him around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 damage, so. So it's not swords because they would have done it in response. Okay, Gideon takes 6. Wow. Okay. Well, we killed Gideon. So that's exciting. Really glad I kept the Thopter. Can you imagine? If I didn't keep the Thopter. They'd have a Gideon, we'd have these two. They'd be at 6, but we couldn't even attack them. Yeah, that'd be bad. Exile the Thopter. What? Why? You have Wall of Omens. Okay. That seems weird to me. Alright, we're just gonna unload our hand. They have 1 card in hand. It could be a Wrath, but if they had a Wrath, they would not be Conclave Tribunaling my Goblin Guide here. Play the Pyroman. Play the Reveler, draw a card. Thank you very much. Oh, ooh, Wasteland. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a real good draw. Get out of here, Colonnade. You thought you could block. So Colonnade appears to be the only non-land card. Maybe it's not worth bringing in more things. There we go. Wasteland. Move to combat. Also, this can just kill Colonnade, but I'm just going to swing out. This hits for 3. This hits for 3. Whoa, what is this? Okay. I'm just going to kill this now. Chain lighting their face. Play the Pyroman and then play the Reveler again. We're mono red, they're at 3. So many things we can draw here. And they clearly didn't have a board wipe last turn. Mountain is not one of those things, but... You know, that's actually an oddly good draw for them. Yep, crack the clue. O-ring the Pyroman. Yep. And now we don't have any attacks. There we go. Nice Oblivion Ring. I'm gonna keep the Mountain in hand. In case we draw Hazard, we can discard it. But we don't want to keep more than 2 lands in hand for that reason. And probably this just kills them, but we'll see. Lava Coil. I could Lava Coil the wall. Sure. Yeah. No, that seems so loose. Basically, the only way they win is like some weird series of blocks on Rekindling Phoenix. Spell Queller. Oh my gosh, I feel so good now. I guess it didn't really matter. This is just chumping. Yep. So OP has to top deck something to block Phoenix. I'm down. The deck looks pretty good. For real? Okay. Fair enough. It's a good top deck. Oh, that's kind of good. Let's Lava Coil the Wall of Omens. Because they have no cards in hand. They're gonna have to block anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna swing for 6. Greater Gargadon should finish the game here. Okay, yeah. So now even a board wipe doesn't do it. They need some weird way to draw like 18 cards, which I do not believe exists. And we can get free tokens off of this at the beginning of your upkeep. So we just do it end of turn. Nice. There we go. Finish the league. We're gonna get a trophy eventually. See you guys whenever that happens.